Hi, everyone, and welcome into Joshing Around Milwaukee. My name is Josh Albrecht, and with me, as always, is...
Hey, it's Josh Albrecht.
That's right, Josh Albrecht and Josh Albrecht, and we are very, very excited to have on our guest today, Dana McIntosh, the owner and a licensed esthetician at Urbaine Oasis. Dana, thank you so much for being here.
Hey, thank you so much, Josh.
So, as we usually do on the show, I like to give this first segment here as an opportunity for you to tell us a little bit about you and how Urbaine Oasis came to be.
Absolutely. So originally I'm from Chicago and I relocated to Milwaukee in 2011. I was in the corporate space for a number of years in HR, but I have always had a passion for performing arts. And so outside of corporate, I was on stage, behind stage, doing theater, makeup. And then when my husband and I relocated to Milwaukee in 2011, I still had that performing arts itch. So then I went to school to learn how to do airbrush makeup and started with bridal, actually. And so then the brides wanted to know, hey, where can I go to make myself look amazing for my wedding day? And so then in 2015, I went to aesthetic school at Aveda IBW and learned all about skin, and then continued on with my international beauty therapist license so I can actually practice in 30 or more countries. So learning massage, nails, as well as facials. And then I decided I was done with corporate. And then in 2017, I opened up Urbaine Oasis Spa. We are celebrating 9 years this June. So we weathered COVID. Woo!
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah, it is.
thing.
It's absolutely something to celebrate.
So we started out by Cathedral Square. The last 6.5 years, we were in the 3rd Ward. And now we are downtown on Water Street, right in Easttown, right in the heart of the theater district, financial district. And so we are just enjoying our space because we are on the 12th floor. So we are an amenity to the tenants in the building, the corporate tenants that are in there. And some of you may know the building because Gold's Gym is literally 3 steps away.
So I'm very interested in that kind of that transition of, how it was from performing arts, which, by the way, the other Josh Albrecht, huge fan. Like, there might have been paths crossed and you didn't even know it at some point. But how you got from there to then the learning the makeup for the bridal scene into then saying, you know what, I'm going to go into all of this. Like, what was that in your mind that said, there's an opportunity here for me to go beyond a niche and really expand this out?
Honestly, it was client demand. I was really busy with bridal, and when I saw that I could make a living from doing this and kind of make my own hours, I took the chance to do that. I was getting burnt out with corporate America layoffs and things like that. So I wanted a little bit more control over and flexibility over my schedule. I think being in corporate actually taught me how to hold myself accountable, be professional, et cetera. So there are many, pros to that. But at the same time, I realized my path was different. Performing arts makeup is definitely different than bridal. Yeah. We're not adding too many prosthetics to her bride at her bridal party. So a little bit of Wicked Witch happening. Some green, accents.
But maybe a few themed weddings, right?
Exactly.
Oh, that's awesome.
Somebody wanted to look like Ariel. And I went, wow, okay, we can do that, but there are some other things that need to happen, and then they changed their mind.
I was gonna say full Ariel, mermaid Ariel,
full Ariel.
Wow.
There was a request for Shrek. There was a request for a Halloween themed wedding where I wanted to know how goth are we going with this for Halloween? So
wait, I'm sorry. Was the Shrek a wedding? Was
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
that's incredible.
I mean, The funny stories I can tell you.
But I'm imagining only one of them, like only the groom went Shrek and the bride was still like.
Exactly.
I need you to help me not only make this work, but also convince my soon-to-be bride to also be on board.
Yeah.
That was one of the most interesting requests. But yes, it is very different in the normal sense.
Yeah.
So for sure.
I imagine that your corporate background though, and specifically in HR is where you worked. There's a bit of that sort of, a lot of HR has to lead with empathy and understand what a person's where they're coming from, meeting them at their place, right, and understanding their circumstance. And there is a lot of self-care, wellness to what you do, and so I'm seeing how those two can align in your work now.
Absolutely. Even though I'm in the treatment room, I'm always listening. And in our industry, we say that we are the least or the lowest paid therapists in the market compared to regular therapists, because people will tell you their life story. You go with them on their journey, weddings, funerals, layoffs, job, and we're celebrating all of these milestones with them. And so, you have special events. For example, last night, a client came to pick up a product and I missed her, and I actually drove the product along with some extra goodies to her home and put it in her mailbox. I took a picture, kind of like, DoorDash Dana.
Yeah, nice.
And so I said, I'm so sorry I wasn't there. I know you tried a couple of times. And, so she texted me back, oh, my God, you went above and beyond. But again, these are things that you learn from COVID, things that you learn from, at least for me and my corporate background, if you've got a hiring manager who's having significant issues trying to fill a position and no one seems to be able to understand what they're looking for, you got to kind of think differently in order to meet their needs. And so that's what I try to do.
Yeah, and at Urbaine Oasis, you guys meet plenty of needs. You guys offer so many different things, the majority of which, I'm not going to lie, I don't even know or understand. So we're all going to learn together.
Absolutely.
You're not going to want to miss that. We'll do it when we come back on Joshing Around Milwaukee. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone, to Joshing Around Milwaukee. We are having an awesome time with Dana McIntosh from Urbaine Oasis with us today. Dana, thank you again so much for being here.
For sure.
Absolutely love the story of how you got here and how Urbaine Oasis got to be. And just from the prep sheet that we have and the notes, there's so many different things that Urbaine Oasis does that I'm looking at and I'm going, this is like Greek. Like, I need to learn what it is actually that you guys all do, because it's not just the basics, although that is part of it. So tell us a little bit about all the different things that are offered at Urbaine Oasis.
Absolutely. So anything aesthetics related, facials, waxing, lashes, specifically lash lifts and tints, depending on where you are in the demand of your clientele. Some people prefer lash extensions, and some people, they don't want to deal with a lot of the fill of maintenance. And so just doing something with what they have naturally seems to be the most common, because you can come back every 8 to 12 weeks as opposed to every 2 to 3 weeks. You're laying there for an hour at a time. So it's all about time management. Demand really dictates what we offer. So although there are so many things that we offer, waxing, I'm also a laser tech, so that's where the med spa comes in. I have a medical director, and so I offer laser hair removal for all skin tones. And sometimes people can't find that in other places. And so that's essentially what I tout, is that I don't care what skin tone you have, I will take good care of you. And if I sense that something is not going well with your skin, we'll delay the treatment. There's also people that have broken capillaries in the face and it's been bothering them. So I have a laser service for that. So anything under the aesthetics umbrella, facials, dermaplane facials is number one. I'm wearing my shirt today. I'm actually a trainer. So I train other estheticians or nurses who are offering dermaplane or want to offer it in their treatment room. I train them on the proper technique and protocols for that, safety and sanitation.
Josh, you know all about dermaplane.
Dermaplane nightly.
Yeah.
No.
Absolutely.
So help us understand a little bit about like what that is.
Sure.
Yeah, and maybe along those lines of you've got two Joshes here who
Yes.
aren't doing a ton of skincare routine,
As you can tell.
So like where would we start?
Yeah.
Right. Like
So the gentleman's facial, a basic facial, a cleansing, an exfoliation, whether we're going to use a mechanical exfoliation like just a little scrub, or we're going to use microdermabrasion where think of it as a very, very mild version of sanding the surface of the skin. Essentially, we're removing dead skin. That's what we're doing. We're also getting some of the blackheads around the nose area where you've got some clogged pores. So a basic facial is really cleansing, toning. You get a great skin analysis. We let you know what your skin type is. We let you know what skin conditions we're seeing so that our clients will have an idea of where we're going with today's treatment. If you're day one, it's going to be nice and gentle. It's going to be, baby soft and smooth afterwards. But the skin analysis will let us know what we can do for future treatments, what ingredients we can use or suggest to you to use that will help address dehydration and dry skin, which everybody has right now.
Yeah, she really looked at me on that one.
Yeah.
And I was like,
As
let me get my hands
I was
on you,
like
Josh.
feeling my face, like, oh boy.
Boy, I'm really dehydrated.
I
Can
didn't
I get some
even
water
think
in
about
here?
that.
Yeah.
But even if all you do is wear SPF, I will give both of you big hugs and kisses because that is the number one ingredient product I recommend to anybody.
Now, what about some red light therapy? That's a trend right now that I know
Absolutely.
is get those masks going, do it at
Yes.
home, maybe do it with a professional. What's that do
Absolutely.
for you?
So red light therapy, actually, if I wanted to get kind of geeky on you, it was NASA who created the technology. They wanted to grow plants on this International Space Station where there was no light. And so over a period of 30 to 80 days with just the red light therapy, these plants grew. And so that's how we knew that this particular light therapy brings energy to the skin cells and will help with anti-aging. The amber light helps with minimizing any redness. The infrared will help with speeding up wound healing. So it's not only just anti-aging, but if somebody had surgery and they want their scar to heal quickly, you can always do red light therapy. That's what a lot of doctors and plastic surgeons use as well. So red light therapy, the regular person at home can use it. Mm-hmm. The difference between what we do in the treatment room is the number of lights that we use and the intensity of the lights.
Sure. It's the industrial size red light therapy.
Right.
We also AI. And well, AI is everywhere.
It is.
And so tell me how you guys are using AI in what you're doing at Urbaine Oasis.
So we are actually going to be using more of it, but one of the tools that we use to communicate with our clients when we're not available is kind of our messaging system. It messages our clients if we missed a call, and they'll say, hey, sorry we missed your call, hey, Josh, we saw that you were here, 2 months ago for, your basic gentleman's facial. Are you looking to rebook? So it takes, when I'm in the treatment room, this equipment or this technology is working so that you can get a response right away instead of waiting until after I'm done with my service. But 2026 is the year that AI is really, really, especially in the beauty industry, is really going to be explosive. So right now, there's a company called 10 Beauty, and they have a nail robot manicure system. And I was actually in queue for the previous version, and they rolled out in some of the Ulta stores and Nordstrom in November. On the East and West Coast. And so eventually the Midwest will get it. But it is not meant to replace people. But if somebody wants a basic manicure and their manicurist is not available at 10 o'clock at night maybe they got a last minute date or something.
Sure.
They can do that. You've got people who are in transition. Maybe they don't want to be with somebody face to face who may ask them some awkward questions or whatever. And then they can feel comfortable just going to this machine that will file their nails, get their cuticles, put an amazing color on.
It's almost like a vending machine for
Exactly.
manicures.
We're living in the Jetsons.
Yeah.
We're living in the Jetsons. is
We
what
are.
Yeah.
It's you
We
push a
are.
button and they're popping it all out for you.
But I bet you didn't know there's a lash extension robot.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, I was going to
You
say
did? Okay.
he actually won't shut up about it.
Yeah.
He just keeps talking to me
Yes.
about the.
I don't know if I trust a robot to like get in my
No,
eyes.
yeah.
It's-
I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet.
Not
I'm going to
comfortable
put my lash extensions on the old-fashioned way.
Well, you know, there's a AI robot that does massage too. Did you hear about that?
But that sounds good. I could get on board with that.
Yes.
So a lot of awesome things at Urbaine Oasis and things that people should be going to the website and getting more information on. And we're going to talk about that as well when we come back on Joshing Around Milwaukee. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone, to Joshing Around Milwaukee. We're talking with Dana McIntosh with Urbaine Oasis. We just got done learning all the different things, and there's still so much more that you guys do over there that we didn't have time for. But during the break, Josh and I, we were talking about, okay, we know Valentine's Day right around the corner.
Right around.
You're always saying, I don't know what to do.
What
do
do you
Where
get?
do
The
we-"
person you love in your life.
And then I'm looking at all these things that we just got done talking about. I'm like, I don't know. What would I just write on a card? Like, hey, I got you red light therapy. That's probably not the right way to go about it. So, Dana, help us if you were looking at this as a gift or a way to maybe give that person you love in your life a great package.
How do we put this together?
How do we put it all
and how do we put it
together
together where it's not saying to them, like I said to Josh earlier, which is, boy, you've got some dry skin.
Right.
Here's a package for Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Or me saying, hey, I heard they have this GLP-1 thing. That might be something.
Yeah,
we
you don't want to say
get in
that.
trouble.
No, you're
Right.
going to get in a
Right,
lot of
so-
trouble
Yeah.
for that.
You don't want your wife coming in and being like, I got a gift certificate for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just read
There's
the
some
card.
weight
Just
loss
read the card.
management
Yeah,
stuff.
that's the joke. You never get the vacuum. Now you never get the GLP-1 gift card. That's
All right. So,
You
how do
talk
we
about
tread?
couples
Yes.
therapy there.
All right. How do we tread lightly?
Yes.
You said
Yes.
least expensive therapy.
Yeah. And how do we put the focus on wellness and lovingness
Yes.
for Valentine's Day?
Couples spa day.
Okay.
Oh, I'm taking notes.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes. So you can come in. We've got massage therapists. You can do a 30-minute facial with me, tag team a 30-minute massage. We have a relax and rewind lounge where you guys can sit in a recliner with a little throw blanket over you, and you can request champagne or coffee and just kind of spend 20 minutes chilling out, just relaxing. We've got an amazing view of downtown. So ideally, if you want to come in the afternoon or in the evening, right at sunset, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous view. So you could do something like that. Otherwise, if you go, Dana, I don't have a lot of time, we can help you put a package together. We've got mugs. We can put some herbal teas and just make it kind of like a feel-good, here's a big hug package for you, and maybe throw in a gift card for a couple's massage or massage and facial, however you want to tag team it. We can also work, what we've done too is we've ordered food in the past, and you can have your individual charcuterie platter, or you can have chocolate-covered strawberries, or we can customize it is the bottom line.
I love that you said customize it, because when you said, and we can have food there, I immediately was thinking recliner,
Yeah.
pizza, beer.
Yeah. I was like, none of this is in my notes.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
loving the idea.
Yeah,
of this.
the
This
couples.
sounds great.
So the couples
Yes.
ones. Well, you go over and do the facial. I've got the beer and pizza.
Recliner, beer, pizza,
Yes.
red light therapy.
That's
Yes.
right.
Although the charcuterie board and some champagne is much
Yes,
more
yes,
romantic. I get it. But
And that's the point. That's why
Yeah.
we trust Dana
That's
to
right.
put
Oh,
the
yes.
package together. We don't put the package
yes,
together.
put the package in the expert's hand.
Yeah.
And then go
Boy,
from
we
there.
work with you. You tell us how, what version works best for your relationship. If you want, pinkies up, we can do pinkies up. If you want wings, we can do that.
And all year long. So that's what's really,
Yes.
that's like,
Right.
Whether it's the holidays, Christmas, Valentine's Day, anniversaries, you mentioned you do a bunch of stuff with weddings and
Yes.
Maybe a bridal shower, whatever it might be. It's
Yes.
like this is a great option all year long.
Mm-hmm.
If you're trying to find a gift for somebody that you're not quite sure what to get them, the gift of wellness is always a great gift.
Absolutely. The gift of wellness. We have had spa events where best friends, bridal parties, they've come together. We actually put a theme in where we had an interior designer, one of the latest ones. We had a Moroccan theme. And so I went to Chicago. I knew a restaurant. We picked up the food there.
Wow.
And it was 5 to 6 ladies, and some of them knew each other, some didn't, but they actually didn't have their phones. They were just talking with each other. They got facials, massages, or a body treatment. And then they dug into the food, and it was something that some of them had never experienced before. So it's all about experiences. And once they walked in and they saw the area in the middle of our spa that had very Moroccan theme decor, they were in awe. We had them, and they are actually coming back. So
That's awesome.
I love it.
Yeah.
So, Dana, if people want to see everything that they can get from Urbaine Oasis, or just learn more information or book something, how do they do it? Where do they go?
They can call us. We are at 414-526-1113. We also have an amazing website, www.urbaine, U-R-B, as in boy, A-I-N-E, oasisspa.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us and educating us on all the amazing things that Urbaine Oasis does. And we really appreciate it.
Excellent. I look forward to hosting both of you and your wives.
Saying goodbye to the dry skin.
That's right.
That's right.
All
Hydrate.
right. Thank you so much for joining us for this week's Joshing Around Milwaukee. As always, for more information on Joshing Around, go to visitmilwaukee.org. All right, everyone. Thanks again so much for joining us for this episode of Joshing Around Milwaukee. If you are seeing this part of the show, it is because you're either watching or listening on one of Visit Milwaukee's social media channels. We really do appreciate that. And I want to remind everyone that when it comes to sports betting, scrolling through an app is fine, but it just isn't the real thing. It's missing that edge, that exhilaration of live action. And there's really only one place to get that, and that's at the Potawatomi Sportsbook. The state-of-the-art space features a full bar, food menu, seating for over 200, dozens of kiosks, and an over 2,000 square foot video wall, plus much, much more. That's the Potawatomi Sportsbook. Bet above the rest. We are having an awesome time with Dana McIntosh from Urbaine Oasis. Dana, thank you again so much for being here.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Dana, this is the part of the show where Josh he's going to ask you a question. It's the most vague question that ever gets asked on the pod. Josh, take it away.
Yeah, vague, but actually on the nose at the same time. Come on, vague.
The very clean.
The clean, well dermaplaned nose.
That's right.
No, we at Visit Milwaukee, we love to say that we've got fresh city vibes in the city
Yes.
right now. Lots of cool things happening, great momentum, great energy all around. So what is giving you fresh city vibes right now?
I know it's hard to pick one.
It is. So I am actually queuing up for the Florentine Opera's next production, which is coming up. It's Tales of Hoffman. And so I'm part of the hair and makeup team. And this is a really big show. So I'm really excited about that. And I would say one other thing, if I can throw that in, I'm excited about going back to the restaurant front room. Love it. I love Asian and Asian food fusion. It's amazing. So that's what I'm excited about.
Fantastic. Love.
I'm just so I think it's just so cool how you found a way to clearly you still have a passion for doing that makeup and the stuff with the arts and
Yes.
being able to still do that and tie that in to what you do through your business. I think that's so cool. And also, I think it's important for people to try to do that and incorporate, we're all so busy. Mm-hmm. And if you can find a way to incorporate part of your passions and your hobbies into what you do to make money, that's all you can ask for. And so that's really awesome to just hear how you're still able to do that.
Yes, absolutely. I'm just grateful for the opportunity because I love sharing my craft with not just my clients, but folks in the community too.
Yeah. And for the next episode, we're both going to be dressed like Shrek. So
That's right.
the Shrek episode coming up next time. Joshing Around Milwaukee.
There used to be a Shrek Fest in Milwaukee. I don't think it still exists, but there used to be one.
Yeah, there was definitely a time. There was like a short period of time.
Shrek had his moment.
Where the whole country just was super obsessed with Shrek. Dana, thank you again so much, and we really hope to see what new things that Urbaine Oasis can come up with next, because it's really awesome what you guys are doing over there.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me.
And thank you so much for watching and listening to this episode of Joshing Around Milwaukee. For more information, as I mentioned, go to visitmilwaukee.org. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.
'Cause two Joshes are better than one.